Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm showing you not one fuzz pedal, not two fuzz pedals, but three fuzz pedals. Three Russ Electronics, Russ Effects fuzz pedals. If you have been watching the show, you have already heard the fuzz face pedal, which is called the purple phase. Of course, in homage to Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. You have already heard the bender, the Germanium bender, which is a tone bender, Mark II. And now I have just got recently this beautiful Copenhagen bender, this lovely, lovely Copenhagen bender, which is a tone bender Mark 1.5. So fuzz face and tone bender are kind of in the same register of pedals, but they are very different. They react different. And this episode is about trying to figure out what their difference are and if the two tone benders are that different from one another. If what is the difference and what's your preferred. So at the end of the episode, please leave your comment. Let me know what fuzz pedal, what Russ fuzz pedal did you prefer. I will play through them with my Jimmy Page mirrorless Telecaster, the Fender Telecaster. I call it mirrorless because I don't have the mirrors glued in. I don't like it. And of course, playing through my Mesa Boogie Lone Star. It's the usual suspect. This time I'm using two different cabinets for the Mesa Boogie. I'm using the 4x10 with Eminence Black Shadow speakers, but I'm also using the Royal Atlantic cabinet 2x12 with Celestion Black Shadows. So I'm just blending the two tones. I feel it's a little more all around. Hope you like the show. Let's dive in through the three fuzzes. You already know this is a fuzz face, so it is very different from the other two. But this is based on the tone bender Mark II, and this is based on the Mark 1.5. So they all have different characters, and the goal of this is to show you their different characters and their different uses. They all clean really good with the guitar, with the guitar's volume. I'm using my Jimmy Page mirror Telecaster. So clean tone. Okay, the purple phase. I usually use all the fuzzes maxed. That's how they sound the best to me. And then I use the guitar's volume. So level at max, intensity in this case is the fuzz. Attack on the case of the tone benders is the fuzz too. So fuzz phase. Germanium bender. Copenhagen bender. What I notice here in the room is that the Germanium bender is a lot quieter than the other two. it sounds a lot quieter. I don't know if it translates that way into audio, but it sounds a lot quieter. And the Germanium bender doesn't accept really well the power supply. That's why I'm using a battery, so it's unplugged here. The other two are being plugged by power supply. So let's hear how they clean up. First, let's have a direct comparison really quick. Okay, so they are a little different. They are all fuzzes, so they have a similar characteristic. They are not tight in the bottom end. They sound like an amp, a broken amp, which I really love. So let's hear how the purple phase cleans up. So I'm just backing off my telly's volume, and it is clean as clean can be. This is why I usually say fuzz is probably all you need, because you can get away with so many cool tones just by using the volume. So full volume on the bridge pickup. On 9. This is already a great overdrive to me. On 6. So you can really dial in great tones with just the volume. And this is a great trick I love to use with fuzz pedals. Whenever you're missing clarity, and this happens a lot in a band's context, whenever you are using the fuzz and it's too fuzzy, too compressed, not enough pick attack, you can use the volume just a little, like on 9.5 or 9, depending on your guitar, and you still have the fuzz, but you start to have pick attack. Take a listen. So this is full. This is 9.5. As opposite to full. So you can tell why I really love Russ's pedals. Every one of the pedals I got, and I got 5 at the moment, these 3 fuzzes, the double standard, which is a Germanium overdrive, and the bomb, a clean boost, they all have incredible character. The purple phase is a great fuzz phase. Let's now compare the 2 Germanium benders. Let me clean the volume. So full. It has that Billy Gibbons sag. Just the volume a little clean. So you immediately notice the difference between the fuzz face and the bender. So I'm cleaning and it doesn't clean as well as a fuzz face. Well, it cleans, but it gets a mid-range bump. Let's compare it. I'm with the volume on 7. Let's compare it with a purple phase. You immediately hear the difference in tone. So the germanium bender is a lot darker than the purple phase. Let's do the comparison with a Copenhagen. Yeah, it cleans the same way as the germanium, the purple phase. So just by playing with the controls, just by playing with the guitar knobs, the volume, and I didn't even play with the tone, but playing with the volume and with the pickup selector, you can get a lot of different tones out of each of these pedals. And the thing with fuzz is that it sounds very different depending on the guitar and amp you are using on the amp settings. So it is great to have different flavors. And if you have been following the show, you know I just love fuzzes to death. So this was the comparison between them. Let's hear now how they sound, the range of gain. Although I never use the gain pot on the fuzz. But let's compare it. Oh yeah, this is sounding like, I love this tone, like a gated fuzz. The Copenhagen. But the minute you turn the fuzz down, it gets dark. So I prefer to use it at max and then play with my guitar's volume. And love it, love it, love it. The Copenhagen Bender and the Purple Phase sound the most similar to me. Let's just compare it back to back. Nope, very different. This has a lot more bass, the Purple Phase, a lot more bass and a lot more mid-range bump. And it seems a lot more volume too. Well, that's it. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you have liked the show. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe the YouTube channel. Share it with all your friends, with all your musician friends and all your networks. Please follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm also offering some Skype lessons. If you want to have some guitar lessons with me via Skype, please let me know. Send me a private message via Instagram or Facebook and we'll deal with it from there. If you want to support the channel, I just created a reverb.com store. So anything you buy from that store is helping me making this show and helping me making some money to make this show happen. And please don't forget to let me know which one of the 3 fuzz pedals, which one of these 3 beautiful pedals you like the most. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.